Reporting live from the floor of the Central States Coin Show. Last day for me. Uh, Last day for the big part of the show. There's a little bit going on tomorrow here. But yeah, just kind of wanted to say hi, let you guys know how the show was going, see if any of our friends pop by to say hi. I think some of them might. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk to you guys about how the show was going, see if you guys had any questions about the show or just random questions in general. I like those. Those were fun. Show's been good for us. Really nice, heavy selling show for me. Uh, been 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 buying a few things. Nothing real crazy. I bought a nice Mercury dime yesterday, an MS68. That's a cool coin. It's around here somewhere. Maybe I don't know. Find it. But really nothing of substance as far as coins that I really had to have. Uh, and that's just a personal thing. I could definitely go and find them. I just didn't. Uh, we were, doing a lot of deals at the table, moving a lot of inventory that's been around for a little while, which is great. Best Morgan I've seen today. I didn't look at too many this morning on my way in. I was one of the earlier people on the floor, and did not. A lot of the tables weren't open yet by the time we got in, but there's definitely some killer Morgans here. I saw. Let's see. What did I see? I saw yesterday. I saw an 1893 S Morgan. In a PCGS MS63 holder. That's a tough coin, many $100,000 coin. So that was probably the coolest Morgan I've seen just walking around. Uh, but yeah, I mean, that was a heck of a coin, fun coin to see. I definitely can't afford that guy. I'd like to be able to, but no, definitely not. And then the other fun part about what's been going on lately is there's some new books that we're actually picking up from some of the authors who are here, which is really kind of cool. We'll grab this book. We picked up this book by a guy named Donald Cochen, Kochen. It's called Collecting Vintage Coin Boards, Albums, Folders, and Holders. So this is going to go on our numismatic bookshelf, just as something neat and interesting. This is the third edition. The gentleman, I met him yesterday, very nice guy. I'm going to kind of flip through it here and show you kind of some of the stuff that's in here. It has, interesting things about different coin holders. That's really interesting. I've never seen some of this stuff. And then it goes into some of even the most popular stuff, the Whitman Blue albums. Talks about interesting varieties and things that they made for those. Just really kind of an interesting, strange little book that I like. It has the popular albums and the Wait Raymonds, and just because next time somebody asks me a question that I will be able to answer with this book, it will be worth the few bucks that it cost me to buy. So that was cool. And that's the other fun part about coming to these shows is you can find stuff like that. These books that these guys self-publish that are actually full of really good information that you may not be able to get online or on Amazon or eBay. It's just one of the things that actually is kind of a benefit to coming to these shows. There's a new book out about bust halves that my guy Spencer is actually supposed to be out buying right now. I think it's a 3-volume set. Um, so yeah, amateur numismatist. Hello, good morning. Good morning. It says can't make the show this year, but having fun just watching the videos. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start doing this when I go to shows. Just kind of a early morning, hey, how you doing, type thing. And good morning, sir. What do you got? See, let me see. I'm live streaming right now, so let's. You want to say hi? No.
What we got here?
This is just the coin show, people.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. If you don't know Adam, this is Adam. Adam has been a long-time supporter of the coin show. Very nice fella. He handed me an 1842 Dahlonega 2.5 XF details. How much is it? You want to write it down, or do you care?
Yeah, I'll write it down.
We can do a deal here. I mean, I don't care. Let me do a little homework on this coin. I'm on it already, my friend. He said you might want to pull up your thing. I'm just going to pull it up and look at some comps here and see what we're looking at. So we're just doing deals live right on the stream, man. I love it.
It's actually Rare day for quarter eagles.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, and how much is it?
Street range, like 40 be like 6 grand.
Yeah. What's wrong with it? That's just a cleanie.
Not that bad.
No, it's not that
I
bad.
think that should be a reasonable number.
Let me look here.
Unless you're looking at quarter eagles, not half eagles.
Yeah, I have it up here. Yeah, I'll buy that one.
Okay, sounds good.
Right
you up?
Yeah, just right. Oh yeah, you just want to net it off of mine, or have you already paid me? Oh, you already paid me. That's right. Yeah. I'll just pay cash for it here in a little bit. Just come hit me up in a little bit. About noon. Noon, 1 o'clock. Just make sure you come back by. Or where? How far were you over here?
4106.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll just set it right here.
Yeah, you still live here?
Yes, sir.
All right. You see, that's how coin deals are done.
That's right.
Look at these split. You put the right number on something, it goes away.
That's right. So there you go.
All right.
All right. Did I lose my hat? Yeah, I had to actually spruce up the hair, make it look a little nice, make myself look presentable and professional. Oh, you stole my pen. Thanks. So Spencer is probably getting his fiddle. He might be. It's entirely possible that Spencer is getting his mandolin. Spencer, who works for me, is a world-class mandolin player. If you did not know this, absolutely amazing at what he does. Okay, Jack has a good question. Does the spot price affect your purchase or sale of gold coins in any way? Well, it depends on the gold coin. It depends on what the majority of the value of that coin is. If it's a collector coin like this 2.5 I just bought, this coin has a couple hundred, $200-300 of the gold in it, and it's $3,000 or $4,000 coin. So spot price doesn't affect that coin really at all. But if you have a coin like a circulated common date $20 gold piece, where the majority of the value of the coin is the gold, then yes, it can affect that. So it really just depends on the specific coin, case by case basis, and what the majority of your value and price is determined by. So that's the answer to that guy. Let's see what else is going on. See if there's anybody walking around I can flag down and wants to say hi. Not yet. But yeah, I mean, Adam's right. That's how coin deals happen, you guys. It's just, he knows I like this kind of stuff. He walked up and said, "Is this for you?" And it's going to be for me. So it's a matter of just knowing your customers, whether it's people you deal with every day or, people that you know that are in the business. So no books? Or are they not there yet? No book. Are they sold out? Oh, they're shipping them. Okay. Well, we got our books, but they're sold out. I was going to show it to you. Who wrote it? Do you know? Was it Dave? Okay. Okay. Well, new set of books on Bus Habs out that we're getting a copy of. When they come, I'll show you guys what they are. So let's see here. Donald in New Mexico. Hello. Good to see you this morning. I know. I mean, it's probably not too early for you out there. I was thinking it was earlier than it was, but no, it's not too bad. So last night we had a very interesting group of people together. We had some fun. We went out again with our friend Ben the Coin Geek. Super nice guy. We also went out with our friend T the Silver Stacker. If you haven't checked out their content, do it right away. You find them both on YouTube. That's their primary channel. So go hang out with those guys. Go follow their content. Go like what they're doing because what they're doing is awesome. And we had just a heck of a lot of fun just talking coins and content and spreading numismatics in a positive way to people in a way that actually is helpful. So it was fun to talk to talk to like-minded people, and we get along really well. So I had fun with that. I know for sure I'm supposed to have a special visitor coming this direction here in just a little bit for you guys. So stick around if you're here. He's on the way. I see the unnamed source has just stopped by. He's just directly over there. He will remain unnamed unless he wants to come be named. Let's see. This is Barry, everyone, the unnamed source, Barry Swan. Let's see. Are Peace Dollars a sleeper coin series compared to Morgans? Um, they definitely do not compare in popularity among collectors. I mean, just because somebody collects dollars doesn't mean they collect Peace Dollars. You have your guys that are strictly Morgan guys. One of the most popular series. I would say that uh, potentially could be a sleeper series. I mean, some of the coins have gotten cheaper here lately. The 28 piece dollar, for example, used to be in circulated grades has come down, about a third to a half in what it used to be traded for. So, that's potentially. I don't necessarily. And then there are a few dates. There's some of the S Mint coins, the early S Mint coins. And even some of the mid date S 27S, some of those dates definitely are better. So, uh, one second, I have to tend to some business. Evan or Evan. Oh my God, calls you Evan. I'm so sorry, Spencer. I want to hold it against you. I know, please don't. Well, maybe you could. Um, there are some dates in there that I consider that might be looked at that way. Your 20s coins with mint marks, 22D, 22S, um, because a lot of the times you can go through big bulk deals of Peace Dollars and find D's or S's sometimes mixed in the 22s because some dealers don't care or don't take the time to sort them. So definitely can happen. Looking around here again, make sure I don't need to stop and help anybody. I think I'm all right. Grab my drink here. I'm a little thirsty. Lifecoin Q&A. That looks like a great show. Glad you're having a good one. Yeah, definitely a great show. This is one of my favorite shows of the year. A, because of proximity, it's about 4 hours. But B, just because uh, the traffic is good, the sales are good, the wholesale is good. There's just nothing I don't like about this show. Um, this year they're going in a little bit different direction. 4,000. They're going in a little bit different direction with some of the stuff they're doing, and I think it's definitely something new. It could have been executed maybe potentially a little bit better, but there's a little room upstairs called the Coin Collectors Corner, maybe, which has some dealers set up there, and they didn't do a necessarily a great job of pointing people in that direction. There was only a couple little signs, so some of the guys up there are not necessarily having a great show, but I feel bad, but it is what it is. Let's see what we got. I like the Peace Tower design. Yeah, I don't necessarily hate the Peace Tower design either. I just the design itself is fine. I like it a lot. The eagle is one of my favorite eagles on any coin. That and the eagle on the 10 Indian, both really nice coin designs. It's just the fact that the coins they don't have a lot of relief after the 21s. They can get kind of flat from worn dies. The luster can get kind of washed out, and uh, and that's where picking choice examples and coins that are choice and premium can work to your benefit. So okay. Um, so yeah, I mean I don't dislike the design. I don't dislike Peace Dollars. It's just that I think that the market share that Peace Dollars keep versus Morgan's is quite a bit less. And I know a lot of people get bored of just dollars in general. Um, and that as a coin dealer, that can definitely happen. It's like, oh man, another group of Morgan dollars. But it's I still like them. Some people don't. I do. I don't have a problem with them. I don't have a problem with them at all. So trying to see if my special guest has made it in the room yet. He's had nope, not yet. Not quite. Couple more minutes here. Couple more minutes. But yeah, let's take a look at this coin I just bought. This is an 1842 Dahlonega 2.5. Just bought this from the dealer there. It is XF details cleaned, and the cleaning is not bad at all, actually. This coin looks pretty good. It's just a little shiny across the face. Um, I mean, it is what it is. It's a tough coin. Quarter eagle Dahlonegans are tough. And try to get the back here so you guys can get at least a little bit of a look at it. Not a bad little coin, really, and it was priced attractively to me. Um, so that I can take it home and hopefully I can find a customer for it. Just to, you know, and there's so many coins out here on the floor you could not see them all. I don't even try anymore to go see stuff. It's I I have found that as a dealer, if I am not sitting at the table doing something productive and I get bored, I'll run around and go spend money on stuff that I don't really necessarily need to spend money on. So I tend to just kind of stick around my table. Some dealers are the opposite. They want to go out and spend money and find coins, and they want to go out there and just see everything. And I don't, and that's just a personal thing for me. I don't necessarily care to. The things that I need to see, people bring me, like this coin. You guys saw that happen. He brought it right over to me. I don't necessarily, uh, you know, didn't have to go anywhere to find that coin. I didn't have to hunt for it, and I can make a couple $100, and everybody's going to be happy. I'll make a customer happy. So it's different strokes for different folks, and there's no wrong way to do this. There's no wrong way at all to do this. I like it. I like doing this. It's one of my favorite things to do is to get out and do shows. And if you guys like these little just chit chat streams, I might start doing these at the office every once in a while, just when we're sitting around being bored. We process coins. It's not really nothing boring about being at the coin shop, but we tend to process coins on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and process. We pack them up. We get stuff cataloged in our system, labeled. So maybe one of these days while I'm doing that, I can do a stream for you guys, and we'll just sit there and talk about what I'm doing and what I'm looking at, the cool coins that I'm coming across. Um, my guest is here. No, no, don't see my guest yet. Don't see my guest.
Didn't overdo it last
A
night?
little bit. A little bit.
You don't sound very convincing.
No, not at all. Wait on Mike to get here. I'm doing a stream right now, so there's a sneaky fella here. You guys may or may not recognize the voice.
Oh my goodness, you're doing a live stream right now?
Just for fun, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Can you hear my voice from this distance?
I think so.
Okay. How's it going?
Yeah, this my friends is T the Silver Stacker. If you don't know the voice, I know the voice very well. He is here.
Your voice is a little raspy this
Yeah, T went out and went a little ham last night. I think I caught him dancing on a table. Um,
That was Mrs. T.
oh my goodness, you're gonna get yourself in the doghouse, my friend. Um, but yeah, no, how's your show been? Have you having a great time?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a new experience for Mrs. T.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I've been to a show. This is my second show of this size.
Yeah.
This is her first.
Okay.
It's impressive.
It it is a giant gathering of the nerds,
Yeah,
and I love it.
I love it too. It really is fun. And it's interesting to see the diversity. Certain people specialize in certain types of coins. I'm about to go see my buddy at the silver coin over there.
Yeah.
Not much. I bought a cool pattern. Anybody's taste.
Yeah, I was just talking about how different strokes for different folks here, and how some dealers like to walk around and hunt everything, and some guys like me, I don't really care to go because guys know what I need and they'll bring it to me. Like I just got brought a coin that I bought, so.
Yeah. Very important lesson was just demonstrated to Mrs. T and I. If you see it on Amazon and you like it,
You better buy
buy
it.
it.
Yep.
Because the guy that we were going to buy a couple of ramblers from has pulled up stakes and he's gone.
So here's one for you. Got a couple questions just that we're gonna run through together. What's the coolest thing you have seen at the show so far?
The coolest things that stick out to you. There's a lady down a few aisles
Can you
over.
guys hear T okay? If you can't, let me know. He's a
Yeah,
couple feet away.
there's a lady a little ways away who has a whole array of $1,000 notes, and they're all star notes,
Ooh.
and they're all very low serial numbers, like in that. And she has some massive gold nuggets over there, which
So
incredible.
giant lots of $1,000 bills and giant gold nuggets.
That's like
Isn't that
probably
cool?
biggest awe factor or wow factor
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Sometimes the if you on your way in or out, the auction companies by the front doors have some really cool stuff on
Yeah.
display. Some of their big hitters and upcoming auctions.
I still need to go up and look at weird silver.
Weird silver, okay.
And one of the things that kind of impressed me is that some of these people bring, you know, 1,500-pound safes here and to store their
You
stuff.
know, it's cool.
I wasn't expecting
That you can actually rent them through the
really.
convention if you have enough
That's how it
stuff.
works.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do the rentals of the safes if you need one.
Uh-huh.
I don't need one. The
Yeah.
security here is really good usually.
Yeah, I noticed.
They don't just let any ruffian come in and go to your table in the middle of the night. So it works out well. Um,
Yeah. How about you, Mrs. D? Anything else that sticks out to you? Besides the volume of
Mrs. T said she likes some of the jewelry and some of the collectibles.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's the other thing about a coin show. You know, not every dealer deals in strictly coins. You know, there are some guys that have a few coins and have watches. Like I have some watches, and I have
Mhm.
some other interesting things, paper money. But you know, there are guys that deal in high-end jewelry. There are guys that deal in all sorts of different like esoteric, interesting things, and that's kind of the stuff that I like. It's just I say at the office, people ask me, well, what other stuff do you buy? And I always say cool and interesting.
Yeah.
That's about it.
The other thing that strikes me, Matt, is
Yep.
the sense of community.
Yes.
So many of you guys know each other, and like I've been watching Ben the Coin Geek's videos literally for years.
Yeah.
I've learned so much from that guy, and lo and behold, he's here, and you know him,
Yeah.
and it's kind of a neat connection.
It is fun, and that's the other unspoken part about these shows that's really great is the the ability to meet these people and to
Yeah.
get to know these people in real life. Like somebody asked me yesterday if I met or seen anybody at the show that I was just starstruck by. And it's like, oh, I know all these people.
Yeah.
I've dealt with I'm at shows with these people all the time. I can walk up and say hi to them.
Besides Spencer, I was a little starstruck. I will admit I was kind of fanboying Ben the Coin Geek a little bit because I admire him so much.
Not yet. That's right. Yeah, no, I mean that's one of the best parts about doing these shows and attending these is networking.
Yeah.
Whether it's on my side as a dealer, getting to know other dealers and their needs, or whether for content creation, it's meeting the experts, the interesting people, the people that write the books, the people that don't get to come to these shows want to see and want to hear from or want to know about,
Mhm.
and that's one of the key things to me about these shows. So.
Another thing is that absolutely none of my friends collect coins. My buddies that I mountain bike with,
Right.
hang out with, and drink beers with, none of them are coin collectors, and I get to be around a bunch of coin collectors and talk to you and
I know.
Spencer and Russ and other guys.
That's why when I start my shorts out, I say hello, fellow coin nerds, because it really is like a fellowship of coin nerds. We're all in this together, and there's not a person in this room that probably wouldn't agree with that. So,
All right. Well, I appreciate the time, buddy.
hey, no problem. Thank you so much for popping
Oh
over.
yeah, I'll be back around.
All right.
Go say hi to AJ.
All the folks on the stream are saying hi too.
Okay. Yeah, hey everybody.
Donald in New Mexico says
Oh,
hi.
Donald.
Yep. Silver Bull 30.
Yep.
A live coin
That's
Q and A. Yep. They're all popping in saying hi this morning.
All right.
So
Bye, guys. Hope you all have a nice weekend.
there you go.
All
Have
right,
fun,
see
buddy.
you.
We'll see you. I look that guy. We've hung out a few times, obviously done videos, but this is the first time we got to hang out in a social setting, and we just hit it off and have a good time. So very nice guy. Let's see if our dear friend Ben is bouncing around here. Anyways, he might be busy, and that's okay. He is. I can see him. He's busy. My other esteemed special guest, J.R. Preston. Wonderful to see you. My other special guest is here now, friends.
Hi there.
Hey, so he's going to sit down here and say hi to you guys for a little bit. I'm going to go tend to a couple things I got to do before I get out of here. So you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh yeah, thanks. Hey, how you doing? So we're sitting here at Matt's table, and what's going on in Central States? There is a young numismatist scavenger hunt going on. There's a relatively good crowd of people, as would be evidenced by the large amount of cars in the parking lot. Saturdays usually aren't that good for these shows, but this one looks like it's going to be hopping. And if you're in the Schaumburg area, the Newman Numismatic Symposium is happening during this show, at this show. If you'd like to come down and watch that, I'm giving a talk later on today. You can come and harass me. Matt's doing some business here. You know, if you could answer me, I'd ask you what he's been talking to you about, but that's not going to happen. We have been delighted by the talents in Spencer this weekend. I have to kind of drink that off camera. That's not our actual sponsor. Hey, Matt. So how long are you running this thing? Just
For a while.
okay.
Say hi, check the boat.
I did. I am. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
I need to talk to you. Oh, dude. You've heard this sound in my voice.
Yeah.
Now you're going to see the look in my eyes. I've got an idea.
Oh boy, light bulb.
Yeah.
You guys,
Andy, say hi.
Hi, everybody.
New special guest.
Now, I think you guys should do a podcast about the woes of coin shows.
The woes of coin, as in, give me
Like,
examples.
this is it's stressful for dealers because of the time crunches we have to make, the responsibility of being a human being to other people, and just like trying to fill people's wants and needs and respect people, for an entire week. Because this isn't your family. These
No,
are strangers.
and here's where I thought you were going with that is just being away from your family
It's
for long
tough.
periods of time.
It's tough.
This is the day that everybody complains about, is Saturday,
Yeah.
because a lot of the dealers leave. And it's like, I have feelings on both sides of that.
Correct.
They're human beings. They have families.
Correct.
They have lives. They've been here since Tuesday.
I've been here since Monday.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's been a long week. It's like this was not a vacation.
I have 3 young kids,
Yeah.
and
Boys, right?
I have all 3 boys.
Yeah.
Yep, all under the age of 4.
Yeah.
But it's not just, a lot of people think we come here for social hour, and it's not. Like, this is where we come to make our bread and butter for maybe the year or the quarter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, these big shows are definitely
and I
going to
love
do that.
seeing you guys. I mean, you and Matt especially, but
Thanks.
I think there should be I think the podcast should have a session about the woes of, because sometimes it's very stagnant. Sometimes there's a lot of there is stressful moments. You even know this.
Yes, no, I don't travel a lot. That's
I
even
talked to a
with,
dealer the other day. He said he's buying more than he can sell, and his cash flow is. He basically told me to pay him what he paid, because he just needs cash back.
yeah, because
It's
at
tough.
some point you run out of money.
That's what he's at that point, because
Wow.
there's so much selling going on right now, and mostly it's metals, gold,
Yeah.
and silver.
Yeah, it's a lot of bullion right now. There's so much bullion.
The
flying
bullion
around.
business right now is cool.
It's silly to me because it's something I see every day. Bullion hits near its all-time high, and suddenly people come out of the woodwork to buy it.
People you've never even seen.
They should be selling it. It's its all-time high.
It was really great seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Andy, it's always a pleasure
I'm gonna
seeing you.
check you on that deal.
Hey, another special guest.
Give me.
Oh, he's been on already.
Again?
Give me at least.
Okay. And Biaggi checking in.
Love you, buddy.
Always, man. Always good to see you.
We need to have a coin door bowling night.
Oh my God.
I am in with that.
Schaumburg next time. Next time A&A's in Schaumburg, there's a bowling alley right there.
Okay. I'm there.
I'm in.
Okay. All right, cool. We've just been challenged to a bowling match. That's awesome. I don't think he knows what he's getting into, but we'll find out. Andy Timmerman, ladies and gentlemen. Kearney Coin Center. Really good guy. And listener of the show. So Matt has a really interesting role on Saturdays because it's one of those things, and I think Andy's right. We need to do a little talk about what these dealers kind of do. I'm not going to have a pity party for them. It's what they chose to do for a living. I worked a job that I worked 6 days a week, and it sucked. But these guys travel a lot, and these shows, even Andy just reminded me that there's an element to it that a couple of times a year they leave home for a week. They're gone working. It's a road trip. It is a slog, and they're just trying to get through it, get done with it, and they stick it out. Some of them do better than others. Matt has a really cool rule on Saturday. It's like he sits at his table, and Matt does a pretty brisk business at his table. So, but he starts a timer, and if nobody comes within, I think it's an hour or 45 minutes, and if nobody comes within 45 minutes, then it's time to start packing up. And if he gets it packed up, by the time it's packed up, if nobody's come, then it's time to leave. I like that idea. But, I guess my other word of advice would be, probably good to show up early in the morning on Saturday if you're going to. Hey, Jeff. Let's see. Anybody got any questions? Anything? Let's see.
I pay you. You got anything else to run over here? Make a bud? Okay, don't want anything else at the moment. But if you're done saying hi to everybody,
I'm pretty much done.
Okay, well, say goodbye.
All right. Thanks
Bye,
for watching. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
So long, everybody.
So long.
From Central States Numismatic Society, from Matt Tinker, I'm Mike Donaldson. We'll talk to you next time.
All right, bye.